Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Thursday Night Turbulence. We are 16 days away from the first ever FTW Premier Promo League Super Show, House of Horrors, where we found out last week the conclusion of the Tournament of Power would be myself versus the young gun Stephen Faison to crown the first ever FTW Premier Promo League Heavyweight Champion and the first ever FTW Premier Promo League Turbulence Champion. We've announced a few matches for that card. But ladies and gentlemen, we are here tonight to bring you some of the best action in all of promo wrestling. Tonight, we go down to the ring for our first matchup as we will see the Switchblade, the Unhinged Switchblade, Austin Wyld, take on the Messiah of Words, Chino, Jamez.
Chino, Jamez. We all live in a world where games exist. We all live in a world where fantasies are a thought in the mind. And that one thought that I think is a fantasy is you trying to overstep the capabilities of myself, the Unhinged Switchblade. But Chino, I want you to know, you need to quit overstepping your adversary, because someday your adversary becomes your king while you're the pawn on a chessboard, and I get to control every move you make, because I am the fate decider of this business. You may be the crap talking machine, but I want you to know one thing. That talk is over. The time for action is now. I want you to take this all the way to the end and back. We're going to play ball game. Every strike you make, just know that that is one step closer to your fatality. 3 strikes you have, and then if you use all 3 strikes, you're out. And by all means, I will do anything at all costs to get rid of you. You steal the spotlight from the future stars of this business. FTW relies on the future, not the present, not the past. The has-beens, the no-shows, everyone else that thinks they're still something, but in reality, they're nothing. Them thinking that they're the top absolutely means zilch. It's just a fantasy. You're living in a fantasy world, Chino, Jamez. And I'm the one that's going to take you back out of that fantasy world and insert you into reality so you can see why Unhinged Switchblade is going to beat the ever-living out of you. You see, I'm not the one that needs to fear you. You're the one that needs to fear me. So pack your bags. Chino, Jamez, we're going in for a bumpy ride. And I don't think you're ready.
Unhinged Switchblade, Austin Wyld. Unfortunately for you, I am no longer in the Tournament of Power, so now I get to focus all my attention on beating your fucking ass all around this arena here tonight. You see, Switchblade, they have placed you in this ring with a monster. You like to think of yourself as unhinged. I am going to show you unhinged when I beat you from pillar to post within an inch of your life. You will only beg for mercy, but will be given none. You see, Switchblade, I am not in the business of mercy. I am in the business of pain and destruction, and you are now on that list. You see, I'm just a little bit pissed off, and I'm just a little bit angry, and now the entire FTW will feel that pain, will feel that anger. Consider everybody on this roster warned. I'm putting hits out on everybody, and I'm starting with you, Austin Wyld, the unhinged Switchblade. What a fucking joke. And I'm going to prove that here tonight. I am going to show the FTW universe how much of a fucking joke you really are. FTW, you are going to see a different Chino Jamez from here on out. No more clown mask, no more clowning around, no more fucking around. Now I'm putting people on their ass, whether they want to get put there or not. They have no choice. This is now my playground, and I'm begging somebody, anybody, to come and try to take my playground from me. You want to play in my sandbox, Austin Wyld? You better get fucking permission, which you don't have. You don't have that clearance, but I'm going to allow you to step in this ring tonight just so I can break your legs and make sure you never step in another ring ever again. I am going to show you why I am the righteous motherfucker. I am going to show you why I am not to be trifled with, and tonight you are going to realize why I am the most sadistic person in this game. Welcome to the slaughter.
Wow, what a match! And with a final score of 160 to 170, the Messiah of Words, Chino Jamez, defeats the unhinged Switchblade, Austin Wyld. And for those of you that don't remember, Chino Jamez will be the first person to ever challenge for the FTW Premier Promo League World Championship after winning our pilot episode with the highest score. So Chino Jamez is someone that we really need to be on the lookout for, as he will automatically be in title contention. Now, we have for our second matchup, we are going to have a match that, quite frankly, well, we heard what CPG had to say, the Chosen One, earlier this week. The Chosen One, CPG, will take on the Army of One. Let's get down to the action.
Yo, it's me, it's CPG.
Hi? I don't know how you got here, but welcome to my house. I don't oh. How can I be so dumb? You're here for the other guy, T.A. Wilson. I hate to inform you guys, I haven't seen him in a while. You know, ever since the Tournament of Power last week, he hasn't turned up for work. I don't know what happened, but none of my business. I hope he gets better soon, whatever the case may be.
It's happening again. It's happening again. It's happening again. Haywood, you're responsible. I'm holding you accountable for what happens next. I'll see you on the other side.
But in the meantime, my name's Trent. Just your normal guy. Jeez, someone made a mess of things here. Looks like somebody took out Mr. CPG and Mr. Tyler Drummond, which that's a real pickle there. I don't know what happened. That's yikes. Well, whatever the case may be, I doubt whoever did this did it alone. So, while I'm here, since TA's somewhere, I figured why not fill the void. I'm officially announcing myself as a competitor in FTW. And that's going to start with the FTW Tag Team Tournament of Power. You might be wondering who's going to side with me, considering I'm all new and everything. Well, it's weird. There was this guy that TA talked about all the time that like he was obsessed with and everything. It's weird too because I know the guy personally. Yeah, and I don't understand why TA had such a issue with him, but yeah, this is my tag team partner. He probably helped whoever did this take out these guys, but yeah. Meet my tag team partner.
I'm back. I mean, I never really went anywhere, but I'm back now. Yes, it is I, your friendly neighborhood Robinson, officially revealing myself as the mastermind tag partner of Trent Wilson. Don't worry, I kind of have a habit of being the surprise tag guy. It's happened to me quite a few times, actually. Tyler, CPG. Hey guys, how you doing? No hard feelings there, right? It's not personal. I'm sorry it had to be you all, but this had to be done. And you guys were in the wrong place at the wrong time, I guess. So, yeah, awkward. You may be asking yourselves, why would I side with Trent Wilson? The man who in first class stabbed me in the back. The brother who took my LFS title from me the last time we were joined. Could it be because he's turned over a new leaf? Because he's seen the error of the ways of T.A. Wilson and he's trying to do better as Trent? No, not at all. I don't trust Trent as far as I can throw him, and I can't throw anything very far. I have tag titles to win. I want to hold on to those for a little bit. And Trent's the way I'm going to do that. And it's as simple as that. Fuck you, Trent. But we're going to win. And don't worry, Trent. I definitely don't have any ulterior motives with any of this. I do. I have plenty of ulterior motives with all of this. But for now, FTW Tag Title Tournament. I'm in. I have some titles to win. I'll see you all there.
What in the blue hell have we just seen? Oh my god. The Ultimates? I thought T.A. Wilson came here to destroy Mr. Glass. And now they're teaming up, and they're a part of Last Fan Standing, the group of ragtag Brits that are invading the FTW Premier Promo League. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna have to get down to what is going on with the Army of One and the Chosen One. Neither one of them were able to compete. Apparently they have been attacked by Last Fan Standing and this new team that has declared themselves into the Tag Team Tournament of Power that will start in November. I'm talking about the Ultimates. Wow, what a turn of events, folks. I was so looking forward to that match, just like all of the fans at home and watching on YouTube right now. We will keep you posted as to the condition of the Army of One and the Chosen One. And speaking of tag team tournaments, you saw earlier the Unhinged Switchblade compete against the Messiah of Words, Chino, Jamez. And now, from what I understand, we have the Unhinged Switchblade announcing his tag team partner and another team that will be in the Tag Team Tournament of Power. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear from the Unhinged Storm.
Hey yo, Wyld, let's tell them what's up. The Unhinged Gods of FTW are going to enter the Tag Team of Power Tag Team Championship Tournament. We're walking in, kicking ass, walking out with the tag team titles, baby. And if you don't like that, that's just too damn bad, because I'm just the god. This man right here is the Unhinged. Let's get it.
AJ, you're right. You're right. Teaming does sound good. Two dominant future athletes becoming a united front, going for the tag team championships. That sounds really, really good, in my opinion. That means I get to hurt my opponent still. And I mean, I can't really do anything about it, because management decides their fate. And when they book them against us, that only means they're trying to bury the other talent. They're trying to put them away so it can make room for guys like us, so we can take the spotlight. Not that we already have it, but you know, I could use some gold. And it wouldn't hurt doing it with you, because you're a future star, like myself. So FTW and the locker room, just know, everyone's on notice. We ain't stopping until we walk away with those tag team championships. This tournament is officially ours. We have it on lockdown. Catch you later, boys.
And I'm a savage. It's automatic. I got a way of making noise. The power to destroy, no static. 'Cause victory is all you need. So cultivate and plant the seed. Hold your breath and count to 10. Just count to 10. I'm gonna make it rain. So ring the bell. I know it all too well. Switchblade on the edge of your wrist. Can I get a witness? 'Cause agony brings no reward for one more hit and one last score. Don't be a casualty. Cut the cord.
Wow. So now we've had two more teams to be announced for the Tag Team Tournament of Power. So far, we have the Paradox representing Wrestling Geeks and Pariahs and Revolution, another awesome promo league that exists, and they are their current tag team champions. Ladies and gentlemen, this tag team tournament is really starting to take shape. We will have more announcements on tag teams that will be joining the ranks of the Tag Team Tournament of Power that I can promise you will be just as exciting as the Tournament of Power. Now, ladies and gentlemen, last week we saw the debut of Virus, who I think could be one of the most dangerous men in all of FTW Premier Promo League. And he took on DB Greatness. Now, DB Greatness came to the office, demanded a match this week. He didn't seem quite like himself, but he was medically cleared. Now, we saw him speak out earlier this week about the lovable loser, but I just can't wait to get down to the action as we see DB Greatness take on the lovable loser, the fan favorite, Drew Coleman.
Fuck you, Scott. Fuck you. Fucking hate you. Damn dumbass fucking noob. Hello, everybody. How's it going? Lovable loser here, Drew Coleman. Here on Thursday Night Turbulence to take on DB Greatness. So, DB, I liked you for a long time. I'm very familiar with a lot of your work. You were in a BWO. I liked you. There's something about you I felt that was very similar, but I couldn't put my grasp to it. I kept hearing it, and I watched you, and like I said, I kept liking everything about you. But I think I realized what it was after a while, is that we're both very similar in some aspects. We're both losers. I think you felt a couple losses here, and I think it's gotten to you, which is fine. That's what happens to angry beavers, because you look like them. So, I wanted to tell you this. Don't feel down. Because you look like you're the guy that was a former athlete and really good in high school. Then he found out that he really wasn't that good in college. And just started letting himself go. Slowly but surely. He doesn't realize it, but he does after a while. I feel like you're that guy. And you're slowly deeper and deeper into it. You put a lot of words, a lot of swagger into what you say, and I think you cover it up really well from a loser. Just like an actor can see an actor, a loser can see a loser. DB, you are pretty good. I've watched you for a while, and I'm actually kind of a fan. But I always feel like you could do something more, something better, which I always feel like I can. I mean, I spend my days in front of the day on the TV, watching the neighbors because I have nothing better to do. Like fucking Scott over here, I'm gonna tell him housing association, playing PlayStation or whatever for about 5 hours, and then doing extracurricular activity after I watched for a couple more minutes after that. But see, I think you use words as your inspiration. Me, I use the truth. I am a loser. That is my armor. That is my shield. But my mom also told me I'm special, so I think that's great too. So she always does. I mean, she always told me that's why we put you in special education. I was like, I know, I'm just special like that. But I feel, DB, you hide behind something that is even deeper. I think you need to find it before you go into something else. Because truth being, it was what happens when you hit that brick wall. You're gonna fake confidence through that, or are you going to actually be the man and try to get through it? See, that's the point of what all men do, is the moment you realize the moment they are the true person they are is when they hit that brick wall. How they change, how they do, how they act upon what they do. Are you going to act differently, or are you going to act harder, or are you going to struggle through it? That's the point of what a man is. That's what true greatness is. I don't see it in you, DB. I don't see any fucking Scott over here either. Little fucking ass on the telephone. Fucking hate him. But I'll see you later. And if you want to hit me up on Facebook, be friends, chat. It's cool. I like you. You're a good guy. I'm not on Twitch at the moment. My parole officer said I could not be on Twitch. That's another story. But have a good one, Oregon State.
Greatness.
Wow. Wow. Attacks, sickness. Now I'm going to have to get the medical staff to check on DB Greatness. Something is going to have to be done about the virus. He is infected. Apparently, it appears as if he is infected DB Greatness. And if he's infected DB Greatness, how can we even put him in competition against other superstars here in the FTW Premier Promo League? No one is safe from this virus. This virus that seems to take control of superstars like Richard Bergen, who you can see is trying to fight through the virus. We are going to have to get a team on this. DB, we wish you well. We will send some of the best medical doctors that FTW has to offer. Ladies and gentlemen, I once again would like to remind you that in 16 days, we will present our first ever super show, House of Horrors. And you can be sure that there are going to be some other great matches announced, such as already starting this invasion, Tyler Woodward, a man I know very little about. He claims to be the best in Last Man Standing, has come down and he shot straight for the hip against the man who is in our main event tonight, Hodgesome. Now, not only did Tyler Woodward do that, but his friend Dylan, the man that seems to be leading the charge of the invasion, has come in and demanded a match at House of Horrors, and he is actually going to face Hodgesome's opponent tonight, Mr. Wallace. Now, you saw in FTW's response to the invasion, Mr. Wallace was definitely letting us all know that the British were coming. And he told us to hide our kids, hide our wives, get our gats, get our knives. And when you're dealing with Mr. Wallace and you're dealing with Hodgesome, Dylan and Tyler, I hope that you two are watching this match that is about to go on.
There's nowhere to hide, no door to be found, yes, I'll take it in stride.
FTW Premier Promo League. This is the Cutthroat Assassin, Hodgesome, here to take out another victim. And this week, it's none other than Mr. Wallace. Now, Mr. Wallace, I will say, you are impressive in your promos. Impressive on the mic. But you never faced anybody like the Cutthroat Assassin. Hodgesome is here to show everybody in Premier Promo League exactly what a verbal assassin promo artist looks like. And Mr. Wallace, while you talk a big game and you spit a lot of facts, the fact of the matter is, you know damn well you can't compete with the best in the business, and that's Hodgesome. Now, Mr. Wallace, I know we were both bumped out of the Tournament of Power. But you see, this match has high stakes. In my opinion, we're the two best that they have here in the Premier Promo League. So, the stakes are high. How do you do in high-stakes matches, Mr. Wallace? Because Hodgesome is the best whenever he's got his back against the wall. And Hodgesome is going to show Mr. Wallace why he deserves to be the next #1 contender for the championship. Mr. Wallace, while you might be a decorated superstar elsewhere, Hodgesome is a highly rated superstar, the top of his game, multiple champions in multiple leagues. Mr. Wallace, you need to pay attention, because for the next 3 to 4 minutes, you're going to see greatness spew from Hodgesome's mouth, showing everybody in FT Premier Promo League who the real champion deserves to be. Yeah, I might have got taken out by the young gun in the tournament, but I'll be damned if I let anybody take out Hodgesome again. And then I'll be damned if it starts with you, Mr. Wallace. Because Hodgesome has had his eye on you for a while. Hodgesome's been itching and praying and ready to break your bones, make you bleed, and show you what greatness looks like. And then, when the smoke clears and the dust settles, everybody in FTW will be seeing clearly exactly who the better man is. And Mr. Wallace, while you might be great, you're not the best of the best of the best. No, sir. That title is reserved for the Cutthroat Assassin. You can ask anybody around the block that's had an encounter with Hodgesome, and they're either walking with a limp or walking with a nub, because Hodgesome decimated. One by one, Hodgesome's gonna take out everybody in FTW Premier Promo League. And Hodgesome knows that eventually that championship title is coming home to the best of the best of the best. Now, Mr. Wallace, I know we'll probably see each other down the road again sometime. But this time, the better man will shine through. And the better man this time is none other than the Cutthroat Assassin, Hodgesome. And Mr. Wallace, from here on out, you need to watch your back. Because you'll always hear, that ain't awesome, that's Hodgesome.
FTW, I like to sit on my patio sometimes, sit amongst nature, hear the wind flowing through the trees, birds chirping. It gives me a chance to reevaluate some things, rethink, recalibrate, dare I say reset. Because I'm feeling all types of emotions because I was on such a high. And I was this close to reaching my goal, this close to reaching the pinnacle, this close to making history of becoming the first FTW Promo Premier League champion. This close. Now, any mere mortal, any mere regular promo competitor would have folded, cried, whined, bitched, and moaned to the death. But that's not me. That's not how I'm built. I don't have time to cry, whine, and bitch and moan because of people like you, Hodgesome. I know what you bring to the table. I know what you're about to bring to this match. And I will not be responsible for robbing the FTW audience and yourself of a slobber knocker that I know that we can put on. So understand this, Hodgesome. I come humble, but don't get it fucked up. I am not broken. I am not battered. I am damn sure not left fucking dead. See, unlike you, Hodgesome, I came into FTW with no hype, no publicity around my name. I didn't come into FTW like yourself, with the advantage of having a backing, a following, a clique, a dare I should say, a entourage. I came into FTW alone, 10 toes down, and I have come with a gift that was bestowed on me down from the heavens, from God himself, with this gift of gab. That's where things change, Hodgesome. Where there are similarities of the intensity and tenacity and the fire that we both bring, that is exactly where we differ. I cannot allow myself to be second, third, or fourth fiddle. I cannot allow myself to enjoy the prosperity of leftover publicity and hype. That's not how I'm built, Hodgesome. So let me tell you this. You're going to need more than just your name. You're going to need more than just your yelling and screaming. You're going to need more than that to defeat me, Hodgesome. Cutthroat assassins. All assassins get got eventually. Everyone dies eventually. Your funeral just came quicker than mine.
Oh my God, what a match. Tyler and Dylan, I really hope you're watching, with a final score of 178 to 167. Mr. Wallace once again shows why he is causing so much havoc for the other competitors here in the FTW Premier Promo League as he takes down another victory. You have to be sure that he was out for vengeance between the invasion and after his loss to the young gun, Stephen Faison, last week. Mr. Wallace is not a man to be played with. LFS, Last Fan Standing, I hope you are watching. Ladies and gentlemen, I have one more surprise for you tonight. A man who will make his FTW debut next week. Ladies and gentlemen, do not adjust your TV sets. I bring you Damian Wolf. I am very excited to see what Damian Wolf brings to the table here at FTW. Now, he was highly scouted, highly touted, and highly recommended when we signed him here in FTW. And he will make his debut next week on Turbulence. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, it is a privilege, it is an honor to bring you Thursday Night Turbulence. A lot of matches did not happen tonight the way we expected them to. We're going to get to the bottom of the attack on the Army of One and the Chosen One. We are going to get down to what is eating DB greatness. We are going to get down to what is going on with Virus, and we are going to stand up to Last Fan Standing. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in as always. I would like to give a few shout outs to some other great promo leagues. I'm talking about the BWO. I'm talking about RWPWF. I am talking about Wrestling Geeks and Pariahs and Revolution. All of these guys have great promo leagues, and we have opened the door. We've let them in here to FTW. Most of them, as I said last night, things are going great. But last fan standing, I want to leave the show with one personal message to you. Do not overstay your welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you next week for an action-packed episode of Thursday Night Turbulence.